On this video we're taking a look at our NBA team picks and total picks for the games that are happening on Saturday, May 7th, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Milwaukee Bucks vs Boston Celtics. Our team pick is Milwaukee Bucks -2. And here is why. The Celtics got busier on the boards in Game 2, stepped up their defensive efforts, and knocked down 23 pointers. It was the complete opposite of Game 1. But Saturday's game will be in front of the rollicking Milwaukee fan base. If the crowd can be the 12th man in football, then the Bucks fan base must be the 6th man in basketball. Jason Tatum and company need to stay in attack mode and aim to take them out of the game early. Kill the noise and the path to victory will be clear for Boston. This Celtics team bedeviled Kevin Durant and the Nets in the previous series with their number 1 ranked defense, and they've done a tremendous job on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks at times as well. If the Bucks thought the Celtics were tough at home, they'll be surprised to know they're even tougher on the road, with opponents averaging only 43.3% shooting against them. Marcus Smart is still banged up and listed as day-to-day on the injury report. However, as long as Jason Tatum continues to play at an elite level and Brown doesn't completely disappear into the background, the Celtics have a great shot of stealing Game 3 and regaining control of the series. The Bucks need a good kick in the pants, and no one can give it to them as well as the Milwaukee faithful. Let's be honest, they got bullied in Game 2. The Celtics were shooting the ball out of their minds in what felt like a must-win game for them to avoid completely blowing home court advantage. Even when the Bucks seemed to build a little momentum for a possible comeback, the Celtics were right there to knock down another big three-pointer or come up with an incredible defensive stop to keep the lead extended. Oh, and let's say a prayer for Grayson Allen's ankles after what was a tough all-around game for the Bucks. The Celtics got hit in the mouth, and then they returned the favor by hitting the Bucks right back in the mouth. And now, it's once again the Bucks' turn to do the swinging. It took the Celtics 23 pointers and an abysmal shooting night from the Bucks, combined with a lights-out defensive performance, to win the game. Things won't go nearly as smoothly in their first trip to the Fiserv Forum in this series. Yes, Boston battled back on the boards after getting dominated in Game 1, but the Bucks proved they were still a problem by only going -3 in rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo and company will be spitting fire after how lopsided things got in the previous meeting. They have the defensive ability to make things just as difficult on the Celtics. The offensive efficiency also can and will be better for this matchup. Milwaukee is still the 5th highest scoring team in the league on average, and they aren't going to be denied for a second straight time at home against the Celtics. Our total pick is over 213. And here is why. The Boston Celtics are averaging 108.7 points on 46.1% shooting and allowing 103.8 points on 48% shooting. Jason Tatum is averaging 28 points and 4.5 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown is averaging 22 points and 4.5 assists. Marcus Smart is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Al Horford is grabbing 8.5 rebounds. The Boston Celtics are shooting 37.7% from beyond the arc and 81.7% from the free throw line. The Boston Celtics are allowing 37.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41 rebounds per game. The Milwaukee Bucks are averaging 105.1 points on 46.2% shooting and allowing 96.3 points on 40.3% shooting. Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 27.9 points and 12.7 rebounds, while Drew Holiday is averaging 18 points and 5.4 rebounds. Chris Middleton is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Bobby Portis is grabbing 10.9 rebounds. The Milwaukee Bucks are shooting 36% from beyond the arc and 68.7% from the free throw line. The Milwaukee Bucks are allowing 32.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 50 rebounds per game. Golden State Warriors vs Memphis Grizzlies. Our team pick is Grizzlies +7. And here is why. Memphis has been a fantastic bet this season at 57-32-1 against the spread while covering in 3 straight games, dating back to a Game 6 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves to close out round 1. Overs are 46-43-1 for the Grizzlies, including 1-1 to start the series. This is the second highest scoring offense in the NBA at 115.6 points per game, despite the Grizzlies not shooting the ball well at 51.9% from 2 and 35.3% from 3. Memphis's defense has also been stellar, allowing 109.9 points per game on opposing shooting splits of 52.2% from 2 and 34.9% from deep, all top 12 marks in the association. Morant took a major step forward this season, averaging 27.4 points, 5.7 rebounds, 6.7 assists and 1.2 steals per game. Desmond Bane also emerged as a key scorer at 18.2 points per game on 43.6% shooting from 3, while Jackson Jr. racks up 16.3 points, 5.8 rebounds and 2.3 blocks per contest. Second leading scorer Dillon Brooks, who averages 18.4 points per game, was ejected after 3 minutes in Game 2 for a flagrant foul and has been suspended for Saturday's tilt. Reserve forward Santi Aldama, knee, and Killian Till, back, are out. Memphis will get a huge boost on Saturday as Steven Adams, 6.9 points, 10 rebounds per game, will return from a 3-game absence after clearing COVID protocols. Golden State is narrowly up against the spread at 44-41-4 while failing to cover in its last 4 games, including the final 2 contests of the first round against the Denver Nuggets. Overs are 40-47-2 overall for Golden State, including 5-2 in the postseason thus far. The Warriors put up a middling 111 points per game, but have shot the ball well at 55.7% from 2 and 36.4% from 3, both top 8 marks in the NBA. Golden State has played terrific defense this year, allowing 105.5 points per game, with opponents shooting 50.9% from 2 and 43.8% from 3, all top 3 marks in the league. Curry enjoyed another terrific season with 25.5 points, 6.3 assists and 1.3 steals per game. Klay Thompson returned from a lengthy injury absence to pile up 20.4 points per game, while Poole enjoyed a breakout season at 18.5 points and 4 assists per contest. Guard Gary Payton II, who averages 7.1 points per game overall while taking things up a notch this postseason, suffered a fractured elbow on the Brooks flagrant. Veteran Andre Iguodala is unavailable due to a neck injury. Center James Wiseman missed his entire sophomore season due to a knee injury. The first 2 hard-fought games of this series went right down to the wire, and we should expect more of the same from the evenly matched teams heading back to the Bay Area. A young Grizzlies team hasn't been fazed by the pressure of playing on the road all season and continues to get undervalued despite being so good against the spread all year. With 2 strong performances to open this series against the dangerous Golden State offense, Memphis is proving its number 4 ranking and defensive rating is no fluke. Morant can provide the offense as he looks too athletic for most members of Golden State's defense, and the Grizzlies have a terrific bench led by the likes of Brandon Clark, Tyus Jones and the emerging Zaire Williams, as they should continue to outproduce Golden State's reserves comfortably. Getting Adams back is another massive key for Memphis, as Golden State has been cleaning up the offensive glass in the first 2 games with him out. Losing Brooks might keep Memphis from winning this game outright, but this number is too large for a Grizzlies team that has gotten the job done all year. Our total pick is over 226.5 points. The Memphis Grizzlies will be looking to take the lead in the series after outlasting the Warriors in a thrilling 106-101 win in Game 2 on Tuesday. Ja Morant led the team with 47 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Zaire Williams added 14 points off the bench, while Jaren Jackson Jr. chipped in with 12 points, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. As a team, the Grizzlies shot just 39% from the field and 14 of 45 from the 3-point line as they got off to a quick start to lead by as many as 11 points in the first half, but they squandered the lead and had to rely on Morant, who carried the offense almost entirely by himself in the fourth quarter. Dillon Brooks played just 3 minutes after getting ejected after receiving a flagrant 2 foul, which means he is suspended for Game 3. The Golden State Warriors will be looking to regain the lead in the series after coming up just short to the Grizzlies on Tuesday. Stephen Curry led the team with 27 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists. Jordan Poole added 20 points with 5 assists off the bench. Andrew Wiggins scored 16 points, while Draymond Green chipped in with 6 points, 10 rebounds and 7 assists. As a team, the Warriors shot just 42% from the field and 7 of 38 from the 3-point line as they recovered from a sluggish start to take the lead in the fourth quarter, but they just had no answer for the Grizzlies' Morant, who just kept making tough shot after tough shot. Klay Thompson had a rough night as he finished with just 12 points on 2 of 12 shooting from the 3-point line. Ja Morant scored 47 points to match his postseason high and carry the Grizzlies into a tie in their 106-101 home win. He scored the last 15 points for Memphis, starting with 4:16 left. He drove and turned around a defender before hitting a 7-foot jumper with 1:42 left to put Memphis ahead to stay at 199. He finished with 18 in the fourth quarter and was banged up after getting poked in the eye late in the third quarter. The Grizzlies held the typically lethal Warriors, 115 points per game this postseason, to 101 points. Stephen Curry finished with 27 points on 3 of 11 shooting from three-point land. Klay Thompson finished with 12 points and was 2 of 12 from 3. The Warriors shot just 7 of 38 from three-point range with Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole shooting a combined 2 of 13. Curry and Poole led a big third quarter in Game 1, combining for 23 points. In Game 2, Curry scored 4 points and Poole had 6, but Golden State finished the third on a 13-3 run. The Warriors just could not buy a bucket from 3, and that doomed them in the fourth quarter. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.